What's up? It's On Air Laura with Arlissa.
Hi.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to Texas.
Thank you.
Have you been here before?
I have a lot of family in Texas, but they live in Dallas.
Okay.
And I think I've been to Houston once when I was 10, and I went to the NASA Space Center.
Which is awesome.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
And I really want to do it again because I feel like I'd appreciate it more now.
Because you're older.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I went a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh my God. And I ate the space ice cream.
I have not had the space ice cream.
You have to get the space ice cream.
Okay.
It's good.
Bucket list.
Yep. Do you have cowboy boots?
I don't have cowboy boots.
Well, I mean, we got to go get you some cowboy boots.
We do. Also, you know what I heard of for the first time today? Mutton busting.
Mutton busting.
I want to go.
Yes, you are here for rodeo season, so you have to go see the little toddlers. They ride sheep, right? And honestly, like, Texas is so weird but so cool at the same time. I love it.
I love it. I need to see this.
Well,
I actually watched the YouTube. Somebody showed me the YouTube. Sorry. My lovely guitarist Todd showed me somebody showed me. Yeah, and it's amazing. I feel like I just need a 5-year-old now, like to take them sheep riding.
It gives you baby fever because you're like, I want to raise my child falling off of a sheep so I can put it on video.
That's the plan. That is my next plan.
Yes, let's do the music thing first. So let's talk about music. Your new song, Hearts Ain't Gonna Lie.
Yeah.
That is a jam.
Thank you.
Okay, I have been listening to it on repeat. Obviously
you.
because I wanted to talk to you about it. But but it's very different than your other stuff.
Yeah. Well, so the story behind Hearts Ain't Gonna Lie is that I had originally posted my acoustic version on my Facebook page, and that kind of blew up crazy. It got something like over 2 million views in less than a week, and basically Jonas Blue, who produced this version, this is our song together, he contacted me and basically said he wanted to do a version, and I obviously met up with him because I'm not gonna say no.
Right, it's Jonas Blue.
Yeah, and so we met up and kind of made this uplifting version together, and I just thought it was kind of fun to have a version that you can dance to.
Yeah. Well, and your dance moves in the video
are so bad.
No, they're not. They're great. I was watching it and I was like, that is how I dance when I'm getting ready every single morning. Like, that is what I first saw.
That's the only way I know how to dance. I mean, I don't know how to dance, but yeah, I wanted to do something like that because that is just me. That's me in a nutshell. And I just, especially with all my acoustic videos that I put out, they're quite, they're very like stripped back, and I love that. And you can really like, I want people to hear, my lyrics and like the melodies that I write, but I wanted to show people that I am fun. I think I'm fun. Maybe I'm not fun. Maybe you watch the video and you're like, she's not a fun.
No, I watched the video and I'm like, you're so normal and so relatable because I always dance like that when I'm getting ready.
Okay, I have a dance twin.
Win.
Woohoo!
Yes. So going forward, an album is on the way.
Yes.
Are the songs going to be more, stripped down, like your acoustic stuff that you post, or are you going to go more poppy or kind of mix it up?
Some of the singles that I've kind of released, just put out on my own and put them on Spotify and stuff. I do want to produce them up, and for me, it's all about just like really soulful, like live kind of instruments, funky, like. Yeah, just a real sound. But I would, obviously this record is very dancey, and I just think that, working with Jonas Blue was such a cool opportunity, and of course I wanted to do something like that. So it's fun to kind of do both. But yeah, the album is going to be like a lot of like live instruments and soulful. So yeah.
So how did you end up working with Jonas Blue? Did he hear the song or?
Yeah, he found it on my Facebook.
Okay.
And he contacted me through Facebook, and then we.
Did you have like a little freak out moment when that happened?
It was really, it's always quite strange when people say they want to work with you. I was like, really? Me? But no, it was chill. Like, he's chill, we had fun.
Yeah. Also, I really like how on your YouTube you release all of your music or most of your music, and the way that you do it, it's just, there's so many new artists out there, and I feel like it's really difficult to get your sound out there and get people to know who you are with like the way you do it. It's so stripped down and so real, and I think that's gonna it's just so relatable, and I don't know, I just love that you do that.
Thank you. I think it's really important. I think especially, the internet, it's such an amazing tool that we have, and I think a lot of artists, we're so afraid to share our work, we never think it's good enough. We always have things we want to change, and it's like you just have to kind of throw it out and not be precious about these things. Like if I had these songs, I'd written these songs, and I did keep them to myself, and I kind of realized that no one's ever going to hear this. I'm never going to feel like they're ready. I don't know what to do, and basically I just felt like I needed to put them out, and I just wanted to see, I didn't expect anything to go how it did, but I basically learned from that to not be precious about the music and just to put it out and, find your audience and like because people do appreciate that, and it's fun, and I mean, it worked for me. I think that's what we should do.
Yeah.
And also the thing is, like, if there isn't something, like say you release something and it's not that people don't necessarily like it, but because the internet is so oversaturated, people just won't find it. So you really have nothing to be scared of. Like if it's not popping, no one's gonna see it anyway. So.
And if it is, it's gonna go viral.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just put out your
where were you when you recorded all of that? What studio is that?
This is so funny. It's actually just like a friend of mine. He's got a studio, so I was like, can I use your studio, please?
Yeah, I mean, it looks so professional. I'm like, oh, she's in this big London studio. Like, no, just your friend. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's he made a studio in a room of his, so it's fun.
And then, so a lot of your music is very, I feel like, personal, and I get in my feels listening to it. Okay. So what song would you say for you has, like, it hits home for you? Like this is a song that gets me emotional and in your feelings.
There's a lot of songs. You're not talking about my songs, are you?
Yours and others.
I wasn't sure. No, I love all my own songs. Like they all have, completely different meanings. And obviously with Hearts Ain't Gonna Lie, when I wrote that, oh my God, I felt so much better because I was trying to just get out of a situation. I kind of forgot to always listen to your gut. I kept ignoring my gut, and it can mess things up when you ignore what's like right for you. So that was definitely helpful. And I just find, they all have different meanings to them. And I don't like talking too much about the meanings of all my songs because I think it's what I love the most is when people comment on my videos is that they all have like their own meanings and they all like tell me how they've helped, and so then if I then explain it all, then I feel like it might take away from them. So I don't want to do that. But even songs that I love, like Love You Should Have Come Over, Jeff Buckley, that gets me right in the feels. That's my feels. I'm always like, I'll just be in my, like, I listen to it on the plane a lot as well when I'm just like
that's the best time. Yeah,
it's so good. And there's like loads of new artists I love as well, like Yeba. She has a song called Evergreen that I'm obsessed with. And there's loads of music that gets me in my feels.
It's like the best term ever. I need to talk about your skin because it is perfect. Like what? Don't even make perfect. That face. You have perfect skin. I noticed in your videos. I'm staring at your face right now. I'm just like, what is your routine? Because I need it.
Thank you. I found out recently that if I eat dairy, I break out really, really bad. So I'm not eating dairy anymore, which is very sad because I love cheese. R.I.P. cheese. But apart from that, I make my own rosewater glycerin, which is really fun. It's like a toner.
Put that on the market. What's the recipe?
It's literally rosewater and glycerin. I mean, I make it sound a lot more.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
I make my own potions. No, I mix two things together. And I don't wash my face.
You don't wash your face?
I wash it with water. I don't use any soap or anything like that.
What?
I think it's really drying.
Wow.
So no soaps.
No soap. Magic potion. You just need to put your name on that magic potion and we'll be good. So, what's coming up? What are you thinking for timeline? Album or tour or what's next for you?
I definitely want to do some touring. I'm get to hang out at cool radio stations.
Yes.
And chat to everyone, which I'm really loving. And then I go back to London. I have a few of my own shows. In London and like throughout the UK, which is going to be fun. So that's going to happen in April. And then, hopefully I'll do some more shows back here. I love being in the US. I love it. Release more songs, and then the album should follow shortly after.
Well,
so it should be
excited.
A fun year.
I can't wait for it.
Thank you.
Thank you for sitting down with me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.